Hello guys, welcome to this tutorial on Microsoft Excel. This tutorial is about conditional formatting. So in this tutorial, I'm going to tell you different kind of conditional formatting that you can do on a data in Excel. For an example, I have taken a database of a student. There are four columns. First column contains roll number of a student, second column name of a student, third and fourth column contains marks obtained by a student in science and maths. As a teacher, as a professor, I want to highlight a student who has scored less than passing marks. Passing mark in this case is, let us say, 50 marks. I want to select student who has scored less than 50 marks, right? So to do that, what do? I select all the marks from which I want to filter out the one which is less than 50, and after selecting that, I'll go in home tab, and in home tab I'll go in styles, and in styles conditional formatting. In conditional formatting there are various options. We'll look at most of them, but for this case let us go to highlight cell rules and then less than, right? I want to highlight student which has scored less than 50 marks, right? And there are various options available here. How do I want to format this particular cell? I want to fill it with green, fill it with some other color, I want to fill it with red, or I want to make the text as red, and various options. If you are not satisfied with all of this, you can have a custom formatting for that. Let us say I want to make this font color as black, and I want to fill it with, let us say, red color, right? This is too bright, I'll choose a lighter red. Let us say this one, let us say this one. Yeah, if you want to have more color, then you can select from here. I'll select a lighter red, and I'll select this one. Okay, and press OK. I've selected a student who has scored less than 50 marks. So this is a student which has scored less than 50. This. So this is just one kind of conditional formatting that is available in Microsoft Word. There are many others. Let us say I want to select. I have selected this science subject, and I want to find top 3 students scoring marks in science. So out of this 15, I want to highlight the cell which is among the top 3. So what I can do is I can go in conditional formatting, and I can go in top and bottom rules, and I want to select top 3, right? So in top 10, I'll just click there, and from 10 I'll just reduce this value to 3, and here I will fill it with green, right? And press OK. So these are the top three students scoring marks in science: Tony, Donald, and Jennifer. Similarly, there are various other options. In highlight tool, you can highlight cell based, if it is greater than something, less than something, in between something, in range, whether it is equal to something. For text, there are many other things. You can highlight the cell which are duplicate cell or which are unique cells. In top bottom, you can select top 10, bottom 10, top 10 percentile, bottom 10 percentile, above average, below average. In data bar, you fill it like a data bar. Each cell is having a bar, and the size of the bar is based on the value. The more the value, the longer is the bar. The less the value, the bar length will be smaller, right? Like this. I'll just clear this formatting first. I'll just move and clear rules for the selected cell. Now I want to color this in some particular format. The one which is scoring higher, I want to color it as green. The one marks which is less, I want to color it as red. So what I'll do is I'll go to color scale, and I'll pick this. Here the top is colored as green and bottom is colored as red, middle are colored as white. So see, I can see that the highest mark is 95, which is colored as green. The lower mark is 36, which is colored as red, and all the other ranges are colored appropriately, right? So this is another way of formatting cells, right? So I'll just go there, and this is how the color scale works, right? Now you can do formatting on dates as well. Now out of this dates, I want to highlight one. Let us say I've selected this dates, and from this date I want to select highlight cell and date occurring, and date occurring, suppose yesterday was 22nd Feb 2019. I can select yesterday, today, tomorrow, or in last 7 days, next week, next month, and so on, right? This month, last month, next week. There's so many options available for you in dates, and you can again go and customize the formatting that you want to apply. This is how it works on dates. Now there are other kind of conditional formatting which works on text as well. I'll just select this text, right? And this is some of the notes, and I want to highlight a text that contains today. I want to select a text which contains today, right? So it contains today. See, this is highlighted. Now if I select a text which contains next week, yeah, next week, so these are the cell that contains next week. Now what's great with this formatting is if I change the number, right, all this formatting will get automatically applied. What's great with this formatting is if I change some of the text, this formatting gets reapplied, right? If I delete something, it gets reapplied. If I press and if I type something new, next month, let us see again the formatting has reapplied. Even here I have selected the cell which is less than 50. I have highlighted some cells which are less than 50. Now let us say I make this cell as 49, then it should be highlighted as red, right? So see this is highlighted as red. Now again if I make it as 80, for which the conditional formatting is not applied, so again this red color has to go, and see this is how it is going. So this is how you can do some conditional formatting here. And in conditional formatting you can select some duplicate data, you can remove some duplicate data also. So for that, let us say I'm all these rule numbers are unique, so I will just tweak it a little bit. I'll just make this as 3. Now this 3 and 3 are duplicate, right, and other things are unique. So I want to highlight the cell which are duplicate, right? So for doing that, what I can do is I can go and in highlight cell, and in there I can select duplicate values. See, duplicate values are highlighted as red. Again I can go in custom formatted, but if I want to find a duplicate, it is very simple. And now suppose if I want to find a cell which is unique, I can just go and click on drop down and select unique. So this the cell which are unique are highlighted like this. So this is another great feature of Microsoft Excel, and this is the power of conditional formatting. There are other things like, suppose I just first of all I'll just clear all these formattings. For clearing, there are options like clear formatting for the selected cell and for the entire sheet. I'll just clear it for the entire sheet. Now, like you can give stars and all these things, all this kind of graphic also you can give. Now let us say I've selected this marks, right? I'll go in formatting and I can give an icon, right? So I can give this kind of icon, 3 icon, 4 icons, and this kind of thing. I can give stars. The stars are automatically filled based on the data. The highest number will have the star fill full, the lowest number will have star fill less, like this. Highest number is 88, 86, this is filled full. Now in the middle one are filled half, and the lower ones are not filled at all. Like this, I can give bars, I can give this kind of thing, right? I can give quarters, bars, arrows, and all these things. So you can just try it. You can just change the conditional formatting. You can manage rules like this. I can edit rules. Okay, the check mark should appear only for one which is greater than 70. When it is between 70 and 50, it should be like exclamation mark, and like this, right? And the one scoring less than 50 should be cross. And you can do all this kind of formatting like this, yes. And you can manage this formatting, manage rules, yeah, you can edit rules. And yeah, this is percentile. I want it as number. For 75, it should be right check mark. The person scoring less than 75 but more than 50, they should work hard actually. And the person scoring less than 50, actually they have to work very hard, really hard. So this is how I can do. This is cross mark for less than 50, exclamation mark for scoring in between 50 and 75, and check mark for 70. And you can do all these kind of things. Like, the motto is to show you the ways by which you can do conditional formatting. So this is how you can do it. Thanks very much for watching this video. Bye bye.